Hey, Facebook, it's your girl Sherry. Coming on to you real raw. You hear me? No makeup on. Here is a mess. But it's okay because I am still under the weather. It is day 5. I am so over this virus. Bored. Just want to get out the house. So I decided to come on and do a makeup video because I have gotten so many people that seen my makeup video that I did the other day. It was just a get ready with me. I was just doing my makeup and they're like, okay, that was too fast. Can you slow it down? So yes, I can slow it down. So this video is all about me getting ready and I'm not going to speed it up. So it's going to be a pretty lengthy video. It'll be on YouTube. So let's start with getting this hair together. I just washed it. I couldn't go get my hair done this week at the hair salon. So, laying on it, being in bed, sweating, I had to wash it. So right now I'm just going to throw it up in a bun, okay? It's going to be, just throw it up, put some gel in my hair, and just make it look presentable for the bed. Or I should say, probably for tomorrow, because I will be going back to work tomorrow. Yes, I probably need another day, but I am so tired of the bed. I can't do it anymore. I really can't. So I felt like if I came on and did a makeup video really quick for you guys, I feel good when I look good. And being around in this house for the last couple of days looking a hot mess, you guys. Just didn't motivate me to get out of the bed, right? So right now it is about 7 o'clock on Sunday, and I just wanted to come and just do this video because people have asked me for it, and I don't have anything really going on right now, so I decided to come on and let's just do a quick video for you guys, right? It felt so good today. I got up. I probably didn't get up till like 10:30. I slept in. Your girl was really, really tired. I wasn't up late, but when you're sick with a cold, you sleep longer than normal, right? And I missed church, but I knew I wasn't going to go to church because, again, I'm hacking. And nobody wants you to be all around them hacking in church. So I watched church online. And that was good. Then I got up and made myself, well, it was about, when I finished church, it was like 11:30. So it was more so lunchtime instead of breakfast. So I made a tuna fish sandwich with a nice hot tea. And that's what I did. And then I've been in bed most of the day just relaxing and reflecting on just life in general. That's it. And I had a good friend reach out to me, and it warms my heart when you get those unexpected phone calls that you didn't expect. Because you guys know that I'm in a season of rebuilding friendships, trying to trust people. And this person I definitely trust has proven themselves trustworthy. And when they don't see me, they always reach out. I love that. right? Because it shows me they really care and they're concerned, you know, and just genuine, just genuine. So we had a conversation and we was just talking about life in general, uh, you know, sharing a little bit more about each other because we don't know each other all that well, but being fully transparent on things we've been through in life, you know. And I've shared with them, you know, my struggles with, you know, forgiveness, my struggles with forgiving people, because I've always loved people from day one, right? Love them, would do anything for them, treat them like family, and it's never reciprocated. And I've always had a friend of mine, she's a little older than me. She used to always tell me, girl, stop calling everybody your friend. And I'm like, why is she always negative, you know? But I've come to realize that she was right. You really can't call everybody your friend, and it's sad, you know, to say that. But I'm learning through heartbreak, not only with friendships, but I haven't been in a relationship, but with someone that I thought was feeling the same that I was feeling. I thought that we were going towards something, and I thought they were my friend, but again, show me that they really wasn't my friend, and that hurt. That hit me hard. And so I had to remove them from my life, and that's what I do when I get hurt. I just remove you, block you, whatever. And we talked about that, and he was saying to me, you know, sometimes you have to really look at the situation and ask yourself, what part did you play in that, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's one of the things my therapist and I talk about. Accountability. What role did you play in that situation? What could you have done differently in that situation? And so a lot of the friendships that I don't have, I have been reflecting on and, you know, asking myself, what could I have done to make things better? And I'm still working on answering that question. Well, one of them I can really say, as far as the one that I thought I was, you know, the person was liking me the way that I was liking them, I could have, probably been a little bit more open about what I was feeling, not assuming. That's my issue, assuming. You know what you get when you assume, right? Should have not been assuming. And when someone shows you who they are the first time, you should believe them. And that's where I messed up. Did not believe them when they showed me who they were. And that's where I take full accountability. I can't blame them, because I should have, one, asked the right questions, and two, been done with it the first time, right? And so it's a lesson that it was a hard lesson to learn, to be honest with you. It really was. And I'm still dealing with that lesson. I'm still trying to move past it, because, again, when I care about someone, I do put my all into it, and unfortunately, I get disappointed a lot. And I have to take accountability because yeah, let's get off that topic. Anyway, it was really good to talk about. We had some of the same experiences, right? And I was talking about being sick, and one of my fears is being in this state and something happened to me. Who would know, right? Because I had the two closest people to me. You know, sometimes they travel, sometimes they're not always around. And sometimes we don't talk daily, which is normal, right? Sometimes we may go a whole week without talking. And I was saying to him, you know, one of my fears is, God forbid something happened to me. Who would know? Right? Who would know? Because it's normal to not pick up the phone and talk to my girls regularly. And his response was, you know, don't worry about that. You know, God got you. That's something you don't ever have to worry about. And I said, I know. It's just, you know, when you're sick and you have time, you got a whole lot of time to think about a whole lot of things, right? And it was just something that has come across a few times, come across my mind a few times. And so he was like, you know, you have to work on, you know, being a little bit more open and letting people in. And I agree. I do. And I'm open to it. However, I have to just open that door just a little bit more. And I have been doing that. You know, me and my therapist been talking about it. She was like, you know what? You are definitely not where you was last year, because you were so adamant about not wanting to be around people, to just stay locked up in your house by yourself and just do you. And I was content with that, because I'm like, I'm tired of putting my heart out there and getting it stomped on. But now I'm in a better place. I really am. Even though I love being in the house, doing my TikTok videos, you know, acting crazy, doing things that I would have never done before, because, you know, you're like, oh, what if people think they don't like your videos, or you're just being too silly for them. And, you know, I'm at a point where I'm like, I really don't care what people think. Again, you don't like it, don't watch it, right? And when you have that attitude that, you know, everybody's not going to like everything that you do. They're just not. That's just human nature. But continue doing things that make you happy. You know, I've been looking at my analytics on my YouTube, and I'm like, 2 months ago, well, let's back up. I created this YouTube channel in January, I believe, because I didn't know how to do it, had no one to show me. Tried to follow YouTube, but you know, when you don't have that creativeness, people say, oh, go to YouTube, but it just wasn't in me it wasn't connecting. Until one day I just was like, God, you're my teacher. Pull it out of me. Show me what I need to do. And I got my YouTube channel up there, right? Nobody really was going on there. I was blogging, you know, telling people to go to my YouTube channel, 1 subscriber, 2 subscriber. And just wasn't getting the hits that I thought I was. You think that family, friends would be the people that will support you. And I've learned that since when I used to sell insurance. That's not the case, right? The people you think that will support you, they won't. It's just fact. And I'm okay with that now. Not back then when I was doing insurance, I was all in my feelings. Like, you're not going to support me. You're supposed to be my friend. But it's just nature. That's just what a lot of YouTubers and successful people have said. Stop worried about family and friends supporting you, because they won't. People that don't know you from Adam will be your biggest supporters. And it's sad, but it's the truth. So that's why it doesn't bother me when a friend, and I'm not saying that my friends don't support me, because they do. They subscribe to my channel, whatever. But I'm just saying in general, friends will not support you. Or people that you hang out with or associates with, won't support you. But that's okay. Where was I going? I done lost track. Please forgive me. Your girl is still loopy. She's still loopy. What I was saying about just doing my YouTube channel, being in my feelings about friends and relationships, and just wanting to move past the unforgiveness stage. I think that's where I was. That's where I'm at now. Slowly but surely, just moving on, and just whoever is for me will be for me. Right? That's basically where I'm at. Anywho, let's get into this makeup. I forgot where I was. You guys forgive me. This is supposed to be a makeup video to show you my makeup, and I'm sitting here ranting and raving, and then I lost my train of thought. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I lost my train of thought because your girl is still dealing with this virus. I am. So what I am putting on my eyelids is concealer. And I use the concealer actually to outline my eyebrows. I'm using e.l.f. It's a hydrating camo concealer. And I got this, I think I got this at Ulta. It's just, for me, when I choose my makeup, a lot of my makeup I get from, I watch Maya Galore. She has been my makeup tutor for the last 3 years. But what I would say is you have to get something, try it. If it don't work, find something else. That's how you're going to learn. Because everything that people use may not work for you. You know, some people have dry skin, some people have oily skin, some people have combination skin. I know I have combination skin. So I just go and pick out something. If she recommends something, I'll go try it. If it doesn't work, I'll either stay with that brand or I'll go find something that's close to it and try it. And when I find something I like, I tend to stick with it, to be honest with you. So right now I'm putting some, what is this? This is Kunafa. It's an easy bake powder from Huda Beauty. That's what I'm putting on my lids. And it's just putting on it just to set it. That's all. I'm just setting my eyes. Setting it from the oils that, from when I did my skincare. I didn't do my skincare on here. After, when I was in the shower, I used my Fenty Beauty cleanser, cleaned my face. Then I put some toner and serum on my face, a little bit of moisturizer. And when you do that, your face could still be, oily, you know. And when I'm drawing in my eyebrows, sometimes it's hard to draw them in when your face is still oily. So that's what I'm doing right now, just putting on a powder, a setting powder on my eyelids. Then, okay, I'll do some eyeshadow for you guys. I'm doing all this to take it off to go to bed because I know it's after 7. And I go to bed at 8:30 because I have to get up at 4. So, but I'm bored. And I wanted to get this video out for you guys that have been asking for it. So, I am using my ColourPop Bare Necessities. And I'm sorry it looks a hot mess. I got to get another one. Makeup all over it. But when you do makeup, it ain't nothing going to be neat about it. Let me tell you. So this is Tabloid in here. This is like my go-to right here. I'll use this. I'll end up using a combination of this one and combination of that. Okay, so I start off with the Tabloid. And I just pat the outer of my eyes and the top. And all I'm doing is doing my top layer. And disclaimer, I am not a professional makeup artist, okay? I am in the beginning stages. I'm learning. I'm teaching myself how to do makeup and how I like my makeup done. And again, Maya Galore has been more of my mentor. I've been watching her techniques, and just playing around with the makeup. And when you do that, you'll get your own techniques, right? You'll figure out what looks good. So I'm going into the Taboo right now. This one right here, Taboo. And what I do is I put it on the end again. I kind of blend those together, right? Make it a little darker. Okay, and so that's that. Go back on the other eye, and I do the same. I just bring it out. And I just go and I bring close up to the top of my eyebrow, but I leave a little space in there. You know, I don't go all the way up. It's a preference. I go into the next one, the darker color, and I just make it a little bit darker. Right? Just blending. And I know I don't have great blending techniques like you see the makeup artists, but you know what? It works. It works for me. And it still comes out looking great, right? And so that's those two colors. And then what I'm going to do, and this is, I forgot what type of brush this is. This is, I get my brushes from anywhere. Ulta, Sephora, Dollar Store. And this is a 3-in-1 shadow. And I'm not even sure if this is the right brush to use, but it works for me. This one was, oh, this is from Sephora. And this was a crease for the crease, which is right up there. So this was the crease brush that I use. Those are the two brushes that I tend to use mostly on my on my eyebrows. This one is from Sephora. It's a shadow brush. And this is the brush that I use to do, I'm going to do inside my eyes to do a different color. And I'm using this gold right here. This is what I'm going to use today. The gold, I have a gold, and then I have like a, this is like a silvery gold I use. Those are my two go-to colors. But today we're going to use the gold, right? So I just pat it in. Close my eyes, and I just pat it pat it in, right? Don't worry about having too much. I just pat it in to go to like the middle of my eye. Right? Right there. Then I go and I do the other eye. So yeah, about, what I was saying, I believe I was talking about friendships and unforgiveness and everything. And I'm just truly working on me and truly trying to move past hurtful things that I have endured, forgiving people for the, just for anything they've done, not holding them hostage for the rest of their life, and just, people that are for you will be for you, and who's not for you, God will remove. And so that's where I'm at. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to blend. And this is probably not a good way to blend, but this is how I blend, right? Because you don't want to see the line where you stop from the gold and the brown. And so I just kind of just bring it together so it doesn't look like, there's a line that you can see where I started putting the brown and then the gold. I just put it all together, right? That's that. Now I'm going to put on my lash. Now I know that some makeup artists, they always take the lash and they put, this is eyelash glue right here. And I get this, you can get this from any beauty supplies, a super strong hold. You can get this anywhere, Amazon, beauty supply. And they usually put it on the rim, right, of the lash. That doesn't work for me, okay? I don't know why, it just doesn't. So what I do, and I used to do this prior to me wearing lashes. I always outline the top of my eyelid. I used to do this before and wear it. It kind of defines your eye, right? Just draw it in right there, right? I used to do that before. But I find that works really well for me with lashes. I just I don't let it dry all the way, just a little bit. You want it to be a little tacky. And then I just go ahead, because the lash, because it's tacky, the lash is going to adhere to it, right? See, it's there. And then I just bring it down. And before I fix it, I just let it dry first. So it's sitting on my eye. And I want it to dry a little bit before I start playing with it. And while that's drying, I'll just do the other lash, right? And then we're going to put this on. And because it's still tacky, it just goes on, it just glides on beautifully. Right? And I just let it. Now this one probably is drying, so I'll smush it. And I just, right? And over here, I'll go. And when I'm smushing it, I'm trying to make it stick. And now look. They're on perfect. All right? Beautiful, right? All right, now, next, before you put your foundation on, you need to, I always put this on. I bought this. This is from Sephora. This is Glow Recipe Watermelon Dewdrops. It's a serum, right? You can get this from Sephora. And I just put a little bit on my face. Just rub it in. Rub it on my forehead. That's it. And then the next thing, you can use any primer you want, but this is a 24K Gold Face Primer. I believe I got this from the beauty store. Primer is where it's at. Any primer. Hydrating primer, regular primer. Like I said, trial and error, right? So this is something you want to put on your face because you want the makeup to stick and be flawless, right? And you don't rub it out, or rub it off, I should say. You just want it to kind of sit on your face because it's kind of like a protector from your foundation and your skin. It's just gonna, from your skin, and then you have this as a protector before you put the foundation on. That's what I meant to say. And I just put it all over my face. Sorry, I sound horrible to be doing this video, but my girl keeps saying, if you don't do a video, and I keep forgetting it because I'm bored, and I didn't do it just because I'm bored. I have the time really today to really do a long video. And I was doing nothing. I said, let me get it done. I know she's asked me millions of times, so yes, so far we're at 30 minutes. Because I've been rambling my mouth, right? Yes. Anywho, now it's time to put on the foundation. I'm going to put on this hydrating one. This one is not really a thick foundation. It's a hydrating skin tint. And it's by Milani. And it has electrolytes, coconut water, and I love it because there's days where I just don't want to put on a whole lot of makeup. This is my go-to. And because this stuff is coming off my face afterwards, I didn't want to put on some thick foundation. So, I got my foundation brush. This is a blending brush. I got this from Il Makiage. This is one of the people I get my foundation from. And I have one right here that I haven't even opened yet. Il Makiage is really good. You go on their website and you actually take a quiz. And it helps you to identify your foundation. It's more closer to your skin tone, right? So you'll go in there and you'll answer all these questions. And then they'll send you the foundation. They give you 14 days to try it. And if it's too light, too dark, you send it back. Excuse me. And you pick another one. And fortunately, they was almost accurate to my skin type. Like, it matches beautifully. So I didn't have to do the test again or send back. So it's a little expensive for that. I think that's like $45, but I have it send it to me like every 90 days. So I have that. I use the hydrating tint that I told you about. I go to the beauty store. I use NYX Can't Stop. And this is another foundation I use. So I have a combination that I switch out. So that way, I'm not always utilizing the good products. Now, I usually use that like when I'm going out or whatever, but if I'm around the house, I'm not really going anywhere. I tend to switch up on the low-end products, put it that way. So you don't always have to use expensive products because I can make low-end work just as well. So here's the hydrating one. I just dab it on my skin. And I just blend in. Because this is, like I said, this is just a tint. that you just, and most of the time when you put makeup on, you don't rub like this, but with the tint, you can do that because it's just matching your skin tone. And as you can see, it matches perfectly. Just giving your skin that glow, right? When you want to hide the dark areas of your skin. And it's just giving you a flawless, oh goodness, it's cold. It's terrible. And so, yeah. Okay. So then I'll take the concealer again. And I'm just going to go along my T-zone right here. It's just a little bit. I'm not putting a full, what I normally do. I'll just put a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. Sometimes I go overboard. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But today, for this demonstration, try to be light. And what I'm putting on. Right. And then you spray. I have this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So I set with that. Let that dry a little bit. Whew. And while that's drying, just kind of make sure my lashes are adhered fine, which they are. And I'm just trying to hurry up because I really didn't want this video to be that long, but hopefully it's slow enough to where you could see what I've done, right? First thing I always do is cleanse my face, serum, cleansing, toner, serum, moisturizer. Then I come in here and then I outline. I do my brows first. I've always done that. Don't know why you don't have to do your brows first, but I do. Do my brows, define them. Didn't know if I told you, but it's just a brow pencil. You get this at any beauty supply, Amazon. It's just a regular dark brown eyebrow pencil. And I just color in my eyebrows and shape them with the concealer. That's it. Because my eyebrows have never really been an issue for me. I have really good eyebrows, they're not thin, they're not thick. And so it's easy to just color them in and shape them up. And just define them by putting on the eyeshadow. I just kind of define my eyes. That's your focal point. I want the focus to be on my eyes. So I just define them. Put a little bit of eyeshadow. I don't wear a lot. Sometimes I could do a smoky eye when I'm going out, put on more color, but I'm more of a neutral girl. I like natural. I like my face to look really natural. And so that's why my colors I pick is like brown and golds. And so right now I just spray. I got a little spongy. I just spray it a little bit. And this is a Glow Mist by Pixie. Not sure where I got this from. My go-to, like I said, is Sephora, Ulta, or beauty supply store. Not sure where I got that from. But anyway, now it's time to blend. Right? Just blend it in. Oh, goodness. That's all I'm doing is blending it in. Just blend it out. And I'm tapping, right? I'm not trying to take off the product. I'm just tapping. Very light. Just tapping it in. All right? And just tap it. Bring it out. Then I look up because I don't want any creases under my eyes. I just look up as I'm blending out. Just blending it out, right? Look up. Wanted to get underneath my eyes. Just blend down. All right. Then this is Fenty Beauty. I know that. I love Rihanna's products. This is a bronze matchstick. It's espresso. I know I got this from Ulta. And it's just a bronzer. And so what I do is just because I'm going to bronze my face. That's it. This is a flat angle brush that I use. And I just patting it out. And I go around the rim of my face. So you're just trying to bring the warmth back into your face. Because when you put the concealer on, it seems like you're just one color, right? And I'm just bringing color back into my face. This is driving me nuts. Oh, goodness. Let me just... Oh, sorry, you guys. Whew. I'm tired of this cold. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I have a little sponge brush that I use. A little sponge. I forgot what you call this. Just a little spongy. Instead of using the little sponge, what do you call these things? Forgive me. I know what these are, but I just, like I said, I'm loopy. Instead of using that, I just use this. Because what I'm going to do is go into my powder, my Huda Beauty powder that I showed you guys before, right? And I put it on, and just to get that first layer off, put it on my hand. And then I go in and I press. Because what I'm doing is setting my under eye. And you want to look up because you don't want to have any creases. All right. And I'm just setting my under eye. There you go. Take that first layer off. And then you go and do the other eye. And you're just pressing it in. Right? And then I go and set down the middle. I set underneath for my chin. And I set underneath my nose. I know it looks like I got a lot of powder on my face, right? But it's gonna come together, you guys. Just press it. Press it. Come down your nose. Go back underneath your eyes. You're just setting your foundation. So it won't go anywhere. It won't And I deal with this all the time. Sometimes if I don't set it properly, sometimes, you know, my eyes will tear. Now I'll have a run down my face. And then you'll have, you know, parts underneath your eye, you know, where there's a crease, where your makeup is gone. And I still deal with that sometimes if I'm rushing and I don't put my makeup on right. So it's just important to make sure, you know, you set it properly. And I'm constantly spraying to set my face. Because I don't like my makeup to come off. I like it to at least stay on 8 hours while I'm at work, at least. And normally my makeup tends to last about 12 to 14 hours, I would say, before it starts coming off, you know, or wearing off, I should say. But for the most part, it stays on. Because I spray enough. Can't you tell? I spray my face to death. But this has been such a long video. But hey, you guys wanted it. It doesn't usually take me this long to do my makeup. I've gotten it down to 20 minutes. And that is, God, that... that is a deal, right? Because it used to take me an hour to get my makeup done. And so that means an hour and a half to get ready for work. And that's just at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, you make it work. You have to cut that down. So because I perfected my eyebrows, sometimes I don't wear eyeshadow during the week. What I'll do is wear one color and I'll just put it on my lash. So that takes, you know, takes away maybe 5 minutes there. Like you cut in different areas to make it work. And that's what I do. This is taking a little bit to dry. So sometimes what you can do when that happens is just press it into your forehead like that. Right? And I just want to bring this bring that back. Okay. You can do this step before or after, it doesn't matter. I always forget to put my liner on, so it's always last. And what I do is I take the end of a brush to hold my eye down. And then I go ahead, because I don't want to have that indentation of my finger. Whoops. It just broke. And it's just a regular black eyeliner that I'm using. Probably got it from the drugstore, I'm sure. I don't spend a whole lot of money on my eyeliners. This is probably 99 cents. And I just outline it. And then I go back in and just try to take that indentation out from the brush. All right. And then she's pretty much done. I don't do this every day, but today, since we're doing a full face, I got another brush over here. I just have this Halo brush lighter. I know I got this at the drugstore. It's just a highlighter and blush. And I just put it on my cheeks. Right there. Blend it in. Go put the red in just to bring some color to my cheek. Right? And then I have this big old fluffy brush from Sephora, of course. Pro Powder brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's a big fluffy brush. And I have this is Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder that I'm about to use right here. And I just dip it in there, blow, because it gets a lot. And I'm just setting my face, setting everything in there. Okay. And we're going to end it with lip gloss. I don't put I don't wear lipstick often. Every now and again I do. I have my reds, my fuchsias I wear, but lately I've just been going really natural. And this, keep forgetting to tell you, this is a coconut oil lip gloss. It's a hydrating lip gloss. And I get these from the dollar, not the dollar store, the beauty store. You can get this on Amazon. They come in a pack of like 7. And they're just different lip glosses. They hydrate. And they're amazing. They make my lips feel really good. And it makes it look like I got something on, but I don't. And so this is the finished product. Come up a little close. You can see. This is her. Right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm probably going to do another one when I'm feeling better, when I'm not rambling, when I'm not loopy. So please forgive me. I know I started off talking about forgiveness and friendships and probably just went off course and then forgot where I was. Blame it on the cold, not my heart. Okay? Love you guys. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I will answer you guys, but I definitely will do more makeup videos when I feel better. And the next time I will make sure that I link all the products that I use and I'll put them in there. But like I said, a lot of them are from Sephora, Ulta, or Amazon. And it's trial and error, right? And if you really want to perfect your makeup like I am, I'm not a perfectionist. I wouldn't say I'm a makeup artist. I just have perfected how I do my makeup just by watching Maya Galore. She is an awesome, awesome influencer. She's on YouTube. You can go back to her older videos. And that's what I did. I watched them over and over and over and over. I have been following her since 2020 I started. So it's been about 4 years. And I continue to follow her because I absolutely love her. I love her authenticity. I love her transparency. And I feel like she's a little sis because she is younger than me. So she's a little sis. She's doing the thing. She has over 500,000 subscribers. She's based in Atlanta. And she's just awesome. So go and follow her on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. Again, she will help you perfect your makeup like she has helped me. Okay? So you guys have an amazing night. And I will see you next time. Deuces.